of Hungary, 15-11. Kawano of Japan, 15-11. And then finally the 15-14 bout with China. Amazing comeback.
Okay, well, Mihai Cucu of Romania, our referee for this first semifinal. And attack right.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Berrak goes down. He's holding onto his thigh. Cramp?
I'm going cramp on that one. It looks like it.
Yeah, he sort of he completed the action and then just crumpled.
Let's see.
He came in and the attack, and he changed the line. Got a cut to the flank. Yeah, it's got to be cramp.
As opposed to a hamstring or something like that. He's not holding the back.
Yeah, he's not holding the back of it.
Cramps are frustrating. I don't know if you used to have them when you competed, but I did for whatever reason.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just, could be very painful.
Yeah, eat a lot of bananas.
Well,
I think we've got a 5-minute injury timeout running now.
So we can talk about how Borisov got here. He was seeded 13th out of the pools, had a bye in the 128. Then he beat Wolf of Brazil, 15-5. Guffey of the United States, 15-3. Wow, so two dominant performances. Then Cheng of Hong Kong, China, 15-13. That was his first real test. Then he beat Ene from
Romania,
15-8. So,
well, he's going to have his work cut out for him here. If Berrak is able to continue.
you know, sometimes when you have these competitions, quite often the favorites don't always make it. You'll get some surprises. That's why we fence the bouts. But today, when I look at these four, I would say these are four of the people that were fencing the best. Like we're going to see in the second bout, Reale. He was good yesterday. He was good today. And I think someone who's going to be a sleeper potentially is Terzo Gonzalez.
Yeah.
He had 1:15-14 bout today, and he got through that. But since then, he's been fencing very well. And I spoke to his coach, Lorca Penidze, and he says he's on fire today, and watch out for him.
Well, the head of the Directoire Technique is out talking to the referees.
So,
Berrak is able to bring us level at 2, but
Berrak is, you're hoping for him, and he's hoping that this is not a cramp. Maybe it's something else. Because if you're cramping up right at the beginning of the bout like that, the odds are he's going to...
your first semifinal.
You're going to cramp. You'll be cramping again.
They're passing behind is Min Kiao, who's one of our assessors, one of our floor judges for this semifinal. I always found that pinching my lower lip was a very effective way of getting it to release. But here's the thing, it is quite warm today. It's 28 degrees here. It's going up to 30 tomorrow and 31 the day after that. It's going to be hot. Yeah.
So it's very important for the athletes to hydrate.
Well, what's interesting is that, we get into those temperatures, and you get into foil, and conductivity then becomes an issue.
It does.
That's when just speak frankly, that's when you sweat so much that your lame becomes, all of your kit becomes conductive, and you can get a light up on your arm.
And it counts.
Yeah, and it does.
You're responsible for your own equipment.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. The Candeniz Berrak can keep going.
Quick attack. Isn't it interesting? After an injury timeout or a cramp, the person that took the timeout explodes off the mark like that.
Berrak was looking for the blade. He actually found it, but Borisov able to find the hit.
Everything's in the middle still. Let's see if the fencers start using the entire piece.
Well, Berrak he's been using the whole piece, but considering the situation, with his leg, he may be more restricted.
Tried to attack in preparation, but it was just a counterattack, and the referee called it. He immediately put his thumb up saying, yep. This time it's his attack for Berrak. Everything in the middle, that 4 meter zone, it's right in between these guard lines.
Okay, so attack left. No, it was went.
Did he catch the blade? That's what he's saying, that it landed on the guard. That's what it looked like he was. Something, he's got the problem again here. You saw him coming up
on the other side.
A little lame there. That's the problem with cramps. You put out one fire, another one's going to start somewhere else.
Well, we have got a video review underway. So you're saying that Borisov went into the guard?
That's what Berrak was saying.
Right.
Yes, I'm not sure. We saw the replay briefly. Here comes the call. Referee maintains the call. Berrak looks bewildered.
Okay.
Borisov pulled Berrak short there and then started his new attack.
Well, that'll take us to the 1 minute break. And Candeniz Berrak has weathered the storm, at least so far.
Appears so. And what you spoke about earlier about the height and the length of the saber fencers, we saw in the 8th touch there, where Borisov tried to get out of distance. It was impossible. Berrak just ate up the distance.
Well, before this, we presume it's cramp. Before that, he was tearing the field apart with those long lunges. And what we haven't seen is his hopping, and I don't think we're probably going to see it. But despite the troubles, he's had a pretty good match so far against Borisov.
He has, and if he's able to get through this, clearly he's got some cramp issue going on here. They're going to have to try to figure it out before the gold medal if he makes it to that.
We start our second period. 8 for Candeniz Berrak, 6 for Iaroslav Borisov.
You hear the referee attacked the droite, Malparé, which means that it busted through at the exact time that there was blade contact. And Borisov immediately challenged. Oh, we couldn't see it there. Borisov challenged it. It's a very difficult call because when you hear the clunk of the blade, more often than not, it will determine that it's parried. But if it's at the exact moment that it hits the blade and the body, it's Malparé, bad parry.
Borisov has challenged. Looking at a good old look.
So for
That's
the
the call.
second time, the referee has maintained the call.
Oh, parry. Riposte right.
So Berrak's been fencing very well, strong on the blade as well. That was, he basically gave that one away with that counterattack. Attack from the right, a little quicker with the hand. Watch the hand. It's hard to see there at the end of that replay.
Are you getting another challenge? Yep. Referee's coming out. Okay. Call stands.
No more video, you said, for Borisov. The referee said that. That was a beautiful riposte.
When he stepped in, got the parry, got the riposte.
So I just want to say this, Berrak's fencing great. The last two touches for Borisov have been identical, where he just counterattacks. He's not. Once he retreats like that, he's in trouble. That's 3 times. So Berrak has been successful going forward, and that's what I expect to see here.
Okay, attack right, goes through.
Last 4 for Borisov has been on the attack. He's got to continue to do that. He's been very successful with that. And look at the body language there. Very quickly, this bout has changed. Referee's going to go take a look at this first.
Yeah, did he stop? Did Berrak stop?
The referees are allowed to go look at these close calls before making them. As a referee, you don't want to do it too often. You want to make instinctive calls, but that was a close one.
Preparation right, yeah, he stepped in, stopped.
Final attack from Berrak is parried, the riposte by Borisov. He's tied it up. Didn't see this coming.
Attack, no, from the left. Berrak with...
In my opinion, he was lucky on that one.
Yeah, luck.
Attack in preparation from Borisov from Malpare. It's 14-14. Someone's going forward here. Who's it going to be? And it's Berrak.
Wow. Now, at 14-14, the referee must consult the video before validating a call. There we have it. Candeniz Berrak faces adversity.
He didn't
faces a